Let's see the stadium, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is here. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Austin Bats and the Toronto Thunderbirds. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Toronto. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Come on, Thunderbirds. Let's get it going.
Okay, ready?
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Thanks to receivers that spread the defense out, they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Play action. Now Richardson. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 2 yards, good enough for first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Second down, here's Richardson. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 30 yards. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Now a first down carry for Harris. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Here's Richardson to throw. Intercepted at the goal line. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber.
That was a bad ball.
Interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Stop made there by Brian Asamoah.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And taken at the 46. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they have to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Sir Anthony Richardson.
It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Thunderbirds get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there
Corey, you here?
pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he is going to wind up losing
yardage
here. As that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. After 1-7.
I know you see this Toronto Stadium. That's what makes your speed option. I ain't telling you, nigga. Bro, come on, bro. It should be in trips to flex or trips to offset, something like that. Yeah.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, Burrow. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. So they bring out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And out will come the offense as they take over. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion.
I don't know if you're really in love with me now.
That he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Second and 10, back to the air with Richardson. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Off play action. Richardson.
Damn.
Looking for Godwin, but
Threw it right to his
and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yes, sir.
Keep it running right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Come on now.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both
intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines rolling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Quez Watkins, 52 yards. And the Thunderbirds have taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. On second down, Kamara, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. In trouble, and he's taken down. Max Crosby in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And they'll send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Richardson to the air on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. They go play action with Richardson. He lets this one fly toward the back.
Oh
of the
my
end zone.
God.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Gold is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything
Nigga has
offensively, virtually
a lineman running around. Did you see that?
So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So they'll accept that penalty.
Offsides is crazy.
Football up the field. Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Now Burrow. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Jawan Bentley leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow will throw.
Good team.
Is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Open man has got it. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
That's good.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
No, how?
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of
Come on
receiver.
now.
What would look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Richardson looking to throw this.
No.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. It's caught by Hooper. Touchdown! Austin Hooper, 46 yards. And the Bats take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchdown. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more. He's got a man, complete. And touchdown! Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Damn.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty ramped up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still
come the fuck on
to make something happen in this one.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, first down.
Here we go.
They'll go option to the short side. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Burrow. And finding the tight end Hooper. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's only able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. And it's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. On 1st down, Richardson. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Richardson now on 2nd down. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Well, let's bring him out. Here's Eric Carpet. In his rookie season, Kenneth Lockett Jr. went from undrafted to NBA.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown! Damian Harris Thunderbirds are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
In his first NBA start, the rookie exploded for 42 points and 14 rebounds against the Thunder in Memphis' regular season finale. This was the most points scored by any rookie this season, broke the Grizzlies' franchise rookie record for points in the game, and was the most points
The
scored by
offense
any
back
player
out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in.
Oh, come on.
But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Burrow on play action. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running.
And my goodness,
bro.
another interception. And they will take over.
That's my 5th interception this game.
And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Knocked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has been a rough one to put a mildly for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw will complete to Allen. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. And Burrow going to throw again. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown. Keenan Allen, 31 yards. And the Bats have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Can't believe I threw 5 interceptions already, bro. At least you winning.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it
Yeah,
away.
but I don't fucking like that.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care
Come
of the kid and
on,
finish this
bro.
bad boy off.
You gotta skip through that lane,
Out of the
cuz.
2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Richardson. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw it. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative. And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Godwin. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Thunderbirds are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Going with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
You trying to play MLB after this? Probably not. What you gonna do?
15, a short kick.
Probably get off. Back.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points.
Come on, Eric.
Now, ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll go out.
We gotta get us another cut, Anthony.
15-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, I had him.
Loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now it's Richardson.
Come, bruh.
And this one's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
4th and 25. Can I get it?
Richardson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And
wow.
Inside the 35. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big connection on that one. And even 40 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime,
We made it out alive.
you're making plays.